Now I'm live. Now go here. And boom. Okay. I just became a genius. I just became a social genius. On a way. Cause it wasn't work. It was gonna work because like something. I don't know this, but yeah. Well, I'm a social genius now that I got this to work. We can click live, obviously, and are we pause? Are we not pausing? All right, okay, right. Good. We're going to go here now. So we're like get this like full, like yeah, I want to share it, but like. Okay, it's not gonna be the best because it's not gonna be like full screen or anything. Like, it is full screen, but it's not like full screen. And here we go. Now I just hit circle, so the game should be starting. Okay, what if I hit X?
Third and long at the outset of this drive.
Headshot. The game has started. The game has resumed. Here we go. If you watch the bit of it, then you know what's happening. Nothing really happened, though. Besides that first down. If the Eagles hold it off here,
here's 3rd and 9.
They will end up. If the Eagles can hold it off here, they will end up with the ball, most likely.
He'll look to throw.
They're going to throw it. They did. No, it's incomplete. Nice job by the Eagles defense there. Number 33. I don't remember who it is, so don't quote me on that. It's week 1. Okay, I don't know who any of these people are yet. I'm kind of new to this. But look at that. Look at that nice up right there. Still really can't see the last name. Fuck you. Sims. Whatever your first name is, I remember making you. I just don't remember what I made your first name.
Out now comes the Cowboys.
And yeah, the Eagles get the ball. And by the way, this is in the league.
He's
so
on the
we already know the Eagles are probably the loudest fan base. So, like, the Philly is loud.
And this will be taken at the 13.
Just like the Cowboys, they really got nowhere. The punt returns are kind of lackluster in this game.
And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over.
Edwin and Fields. They are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps. Guys
and
that can
Edwin
throw it
Fields
and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed.
The first
He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Who you got winning this game?
Now a first down throw, Fields. And his throw here is
what was that throw,
Fields? Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result.
But I'm not allowed to be biased here. Fields got it in. Fields did not throw that really good. I mean, in my opinion, if he threw that better, would have probably been.
Here's 2nd and 10.
These two teams mentioned the Eagles.
Here's Fields. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
In 3rd and inches, I didn't think it was that close. I'm kind of blind here. 3rd and inches, Fields being a great quarterback here. As you can see, some of these people getting on to the field here.
3rd and a few inches.
They're probably going to run it. I mean, I run it.
Back to throw.
No, they're not running it. They're passing it. Pass it again to the tight end.
By his big tight end. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Edwin has been
That's good for a
oddly great in this game. This is another first down for the Eagles. If they keep this up, they might
want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
And now the
Nothing
Eagles
wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the
threw
first
it
down.
fast.
Offense is getting established. He's moving the ball. You've not turned it over.
By another tight end,
check.
I think might be a wide receiver.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Well, that's one way.
Where we're at.
And a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come.
Is only the first game.
Unfolds.
Fields.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
They only
and
got
running room scarce here.
yards.
He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard.
No
they got
gain there as he
0
tempted
yards
himself
there.
at second down.
The Cowboys
for them,
defense
an
holding them
option
off.
play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
Obviously, this is a division game. All games in week 1 are going to be a division game.
Now Fields.
And they did a snap. They snap it. They throw it.
He's got Turner. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 36.
Not by Turner, though.
And a new set of downs.
That is very good. And we can see the Cowboys look kind of mad. Is it because the Eagles fan base were Philly loud? Is that why they got the first down? Or is it just because it was good? I mean, or is it a mix of both?
They're controlling the ball.
Because Cowboys could not convert like this. They converted
from
once,
Cowboy territory now. Here's 1st and 10
now
at the
Fields
36.
to snap the ball.
Now it's Fields.
He's going to throw to Fields.
That's going to be caught by Rivers.
Yeah,
and they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Fields threw it to Rivers. 2nd and 2. That's still pretty good yardage. They just need to get 2 yards for another 1st and down. I'd say hand it off to Jaquan
2 yards
Senior.
to go, second
hand
down.
it off to the running back. That's what I would do. Obviously, I'm not in charge, and it looks like they're going to pass it.
Shotgun snap.
And they do.
Fields.
They pass it.
And he will find his man on the outside.
What was that?
And he'll be out of bounds just
I believe
inside the
that's Jaquan Johnson
25-yard line.
Jr. with his first catch. I'm not sure. That's definitely not me. I'm not sure, though. It looked like number 5.
Football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline.
No, they did hand it off to Jaquan Senior.
He's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
All they needed was 2 yards last play, but they needed 10 yards.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there that gets correctly that they would move the ball.
Don't forget the Cowboys on their first play. They got a first down. Obviously, they did not get points on the board. After that, they really did nothing. Edwin Fields just snapped the ball. Yet again.
Here's Johnson again on second down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
They got 1 yard. Probably going to try to get a field goal range here.
Not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for
and Edwin Fields getting back out there with the offense of the Eagles. Fields.
Throwing on third down. Fields.
Throws.
Work in the middle of the field. And he's got a man complete. The Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Like I see it and I just didn't say it until like. But it was caught. It is the end of the first quarter.
Second quarter
Eagles 0, Cowboys
it's
0.
The Eagles in possession.
But they're on 1st
they
and
go
goal.
to work on a 1st and goal.
The first and goal of the year of the season. Let's not forget, this is not like the NFL. This is FAWF football, and unlike things work a little differently. You know, you're fine up until week 10. Once week 10 hits, if you're 0-9 and you win in week 10. You win a playoff game. Week 10
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
But they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
NFC. And then it'll be like a normal.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
If you lose in week 10,
the line of scrimmage,
you're eliminated
now on 2nd and goal.
All the way until we got 7 AFC and 7 NFC. So
Fields.
Oh,
and that's going to be caught.
Touchdown. Johnson Jr.
A sensational one-handed
being the first one to score here in week 1. Eagles 6, Cowboys 0. And we can hear Philly. Go Birds, and you can't challenge that. I'm looking at it here. That it is clear as day, a touchdown It is 6-0. And now to make it 7-0. To make it. Are they going to get it? And it's in. 7-0.
So that one, a 13-play drive in total.
On their first drive, they scored points. You can't say the same for some people. You can't say the same for the Cowboys, who didn't do that. But they got to kick it now over to the Cowboys. Do the Cowboys have a plan? The Cowboys have to score and then get the ball back to be in the lead. And unless they want to risk it and go for a 2-point conversion, or this early in the game, they don't really need that.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And they nailed it down. They want the yard. That makes sense. I would do the same if I was losing. Especially when you don't have the home field. When you don't have the home field and you're losing, especially in a place like Philly, man, it is not too good. I mean, there's certain places you can have home field in. You're playing and you don't have home field and you're playing against them, and it's not that bad because their fans don't even believe in them. But the Eagles fans, Philly fans in general, whether it's the Sixers or the Phillies or whatever you want to say, like they are wild and hyped.
They'll come out throwing here.
But Current throws it. I don't know why I said that so late, but it was caught. 1st and 10. But you get deja vu from their last drive. Last time the Cowboys had the ball, that exact same type of thing happened. They threw it in a 1st and 10.
They were determined to not have that happen again. And that's a nice throw for their first down of the game.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Johnson with a completion over the middle.
And this will be Quan Johnson Jr.'s brother, DeAndre Johnson, caught that. Got pretty good yardage. Now it's a 2nd and 3.
Receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Current to snap it. Hand it off to the running back.
Right side.
1st and 10.
Get it out to midfield.
That is a
right in midfield at the 50.
That's all they needed.
6
they only
yards
needed
to
like
pick up, and
3
that's
yards.
a 1st down.
They got 6 yards.
Well,
they only needed 3. They got double what they needed.
Just in case, but he says no need with that carry.
Be careful.
Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Week 1 through 9 doesn't really matter. But, I mean, you got to have confidence going into week 10 is when it really starts to matter.
Going to be batted away.
But also, if you lose now, what is people going to think about you? You lose in week 1, what are people going to think about you going on into week 10? All 9 games, no one's going to make it to week 10. And then if you make, or if you win at week 10, and if you win at week 10, and somehow make it all the way to the Super Bowl, no one's going to believe in you there. And when you win it,
he comes back with one complete.
That's why you don't want to lose these games.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Final standings.
Up the middle they go.
It's up the middle.
To the 36-yard
Only 2 yards. They need it.
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On play action, they'll throw.
They fake the run.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23.
Don't quote me.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of
That's good. That is eyeing a fresh down.
They're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for the defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Just not the ball. Another play action. Oh, the quarterback current running it.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Wait, they didn't get any yardage. I guess I'm blind. I thought that was 2 yards.
When you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense.
They did all that for 0 yards.
Because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Mason didn't lose yardage, but you did all that for 0 yards.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
7-0 with a 2-minute warning. If they don't score soon, the Eagles are definitely going to hold it down to maybe a field goal, and they get the ball first in the second or in the third quarter. So that's going to push the lead if they score in the third quarter.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
It is caught.
It is caught right at the 10.
They have a chance with the first and goal. They have a chance if the Eagles defense don't do what they did when the Cowboys last drive. If they don't do this, then the Cowboys have a chance to tie up the game late in the second quarter.
He'll drop
Cowboys
to
snap
throw.
it.
This throw to the middle, taken in by Cole.
DeAndre.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
And here we go. Second and goal. There's barely a minute left in the game. The Eagles defense attacked them. Third and goal. They might have the forced to do a field goal if they can't score here. 0-7. The Cowboys proving my point from what I was saying in the draft. No offense.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
If they don't do this, they're going to have to get a field goal.
Yeah, that is
they caught it.
Touchdown.
It is a 6-7 game.
Touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
For Cohen there, I believe that's
and a little time left on the clock. So on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Wow,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
Very rare. Extra point is pretty
point after here coming up.
If they miss this, though.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Tied at 7.
So that drive, 12 plays in length,
less than a minute left in the second,
for the Cowboys touchdown.
They get the ball in the third. If they can use this time, they have 3 timeouts, and they get into field goal range, they could shoot a field goal, breaking the tie. Then if they score in the third quarter, that could elevate them here. That's what they got to do. They're going to be in the lead by 10. We're talking it over here. The Cowboys. Back on it.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
But that was a decent return. I wasn't really seeing it, so I'm just going to go off what they said. I was looking at it. I guess I was
looking to pick up some
it.
yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
That's what I'm saying. If they want to get in the lead before, halftime. There's 54 seconds
on
left.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Screenplay.
Oh,
Johnson.
wait, they threw it. It bounced off someone, I believe. It was caught for the first. It was caught for the first and 10. The Eagles called a timeout. 47 seconds left. If they can get in field goal range, they could get in the game before they can get in the lead of the game before halftime. Fields eyeing out the defense.
Snapping first down, it's Fields.
Fields running it.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the
They need one more yard. They got one more time out left. 42 seconds. The Cowboys got 2 timeouts left. As far as I can see, I might be legally colorblind.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Fields to snap it.
Maybe. Here's Fields.
Oh, they snapped it. It was a little lag.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
2
yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
They got completion there. That's clearly an example of one.
They're going to save that last time out. The Cowboys aren't going to use it, obviously, because the Cowboys don't want to help the Eagles. The Cowboys do not want the Eagles to get a field goal late in the second quarter. They have timeouts, but why use it when the game is tied?
Over the middle, complete. That's Turner. And he gets it inside.
They got a first and 10 with Turner. There's no way Turner isn't probably the best receiver here. I mean, many people thought, maybe Jaquan Johnson Jr. might have been an insane wide receiver for the Eagles when they picked him. But obviously, that he hasn't. He kind of done nothing all game. Turner, though. Turner's been cooking all game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
With one more timeout left to go. 10 seconds left. Throwing it again. They're in field goal range at this point.
Inside the 20 before he's brought
calling
down.
a timeout. 5 seconds left. They're definitely going for a field goal. There is no way they don't.
3 points before heading to the locker room.
If they don't call a field goal, I guess they just don't want the points. I'm positive that's what they're doing.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt.
And
his kick here is good.
And it's good.
And they take
going
the
into the next. Going to the next quarter. It will be a 7-10 game. And the Eagles get ball going into halftime. So that's going to help them a lot. 1 second left of the second quarter.
In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
You can hear the Eagles song, the Eagles fight song playing right now. The Eagles
still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half.
1 second
this
left.
One is away.
Kicking it off. Unless they can score here.
Here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
No, they couldn't, obviously. And so that's going to make halftime at 7-10. When we get back to you. When we get back to you for the actual game. Ladies and gentlemen,
all right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports halftime report.
So far, I mean, Jay said that the Eagles were going to win, and right now they're winning. Do you still think the Eagles are going to win? Do you think they could make? Do you think the Cowboys could make a comeback?
No, from what I'm seeing, I don't see anything good coming from the Cowboys. I think I'm going to still stick with the Eagles.
And from what we're seeing the quarterbacks side by side. What we're seeing right now is we got Justin Current here at the Cowboys. 91 yards with 1 touchdown. 72.7 completion rating. Then you look at Edwin Fields. 120 yards with 1 touchdown. But he has a 92.3 completion rating. That means he's completed more than half, way more than half of his, catches. He's completed them. And yes, Justin is, getting, more than half. Yes, but it's only 72.7. We could see the big difference not with a 72.7 and 92.3. It looks like baby numbers when you have a 92.3 going against a 72.7. And unless he can, be insane, there is no way the Cowboys end up winning this. A quarterback's job is the hardest job, in my opinion. You got to lay out the offense. The ball doesn't go without you moving it. And if you got to have the ball in your hands first. If you don't give it to someone, or you don't pass it, or you don't have it in your hands to run it, then you're not a good quarterback. That's what a quarterback does. The quarterback holds it down. And with Edwin having 92.3 completion rating, I don't know. I don't want to glaze my own team, but Edwin Fields right now showing why he's the better quarterback here. That's not going to happen with every game. I can see the Eagles losing the next game maybe. But something I don't see is the Cowboys going very far in this game. They might score another point, but expect them to be pretty low on the scoreboard. Let's get to the to the game. That's it for halftime. And we're back, Low Kirk, for the game. The Eagles obviously getting the ball, and we were talking about in halftime. We're talking about how, you just saw it with your own eyes. You just saw, the completion ratings, the comparison between, the Cowboys quarterback and the Eagles quarterback. We've only seen a few misses out of the Eagles quarterbacks. I've seen a lot of misses with Cowboys quarterback.
10-7 score as we resume action on EA Sports.
We're not trying to call
this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
We're not trying.
The Eagles ready to go on offense.
We're not going to admit. We're not going to downplay him. You got to admit that by the end of the season, by week 9, after week 9, we get the full award.
They didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Because none of them are rookies. They're really just all on the same rookie level. So we get offense player of the year, defense player of the year.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets into the 30.
MVP.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Fields.
Oh, it's gone.
Here, that's complete.
Fields scored again. And this is what we're talking about. Completion rating at halftime. We were talking about these completion ratings. Cowboys, when they get the ball next drive, can they do the same thing Fields have been doing? Passing it to either tight ends or wide receivers. Fields have been doing it. And we see Quan Johnson Jr. Many fans thought he would do more, and I kind of got a little upsetting here that he hasn't really done much this game. But the Eagles are still winning without him. Threw it deep. Caught it. Johnson Jr. with the catch. Deep field. 1st and 10. Jaquan not only scored the only touchdown the Eagles have, but he got a deep ball there. Jaquan is, Jaquan's there when you need him. He might not be the best, not might be the worst, but he's there when you need him, and that's what matters. The 1st and 10. Not even 2 minutes.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Edwin Fields to snap it.
To throw is Fields.
Fields threw it.
And he's got his man on the
caught it,
outroute.
but there is a flag. We're going to see the flag, the first
20.
flag of the year. It is a flag on defense, roughing the passer.
Well, Charles,
and obviously they're going to accept that. Keep the 3 yardage.
Sometimes go
First
to
and
protect
goal.
Star quarterbacks, but that was
that
tough to
is
argue
not
against.
good, especially
I'm
when
sure
you're
that everyone's
trailing
going to say,
by
hey, we're
3.
administer
You
the
wanted
penalty
to
the same way
prevent them
for all
from getting a
quarterbacks.
lead.
But when it's a star back there,
Especially in this.
even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
When you
So
know
a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
They know what they're doing. They know that might have just cost them a game with their biggest rival. A game with someone that most people think might go very far into the playoffs.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Fields
to Johnson again, and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
A gain from Jaquan Johnson Sr.
In check on the ground, but despite
that
lack of production,
that doesn't matter. That is their 3rd and goal. They got one. They got one more play, 2 more plays. If you think about it, they're probably gonna do a field goal. They're probably doing it on purpose. I'm not worried about them at all. I'm worried about the Cowboys who weren't able to
convert another here on 3rd and goal.
The Cowboys are the reason they
have to throw
right now.
Fields
with the flag being called on them.
Toward the pylon,
and they threw it to Jaquan Sr. Normally, a running back turn into a wide receiver basically there. 4th and goal. How the hell are 2 people watching when
is what you call hidden yardage.
have my
you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. They create a play, run after catch.
The actual
they
game
really
private,
nice job there limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Stopped him in his tracks.
I'm not watching the live right now.
I'm watching like I have my live.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
I can commentate on the game and the game better. For some reason,
they're going to go with a tight end here on the running play.
Touchdown! Wow, it's gapping a touchdown. Was made by the
Eagles.
Anyway, like I was saying, when I privated the actual gameplay, and there's this live that is streaming,
that might be one to remember
Let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they want to, whether it's in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab.
If they shoot here, they will be. If they make it here, if they make the extra point,
here for the point
they'll be in the lead by 10, which the Cowboys wanted to prevent.
It's good to make it 17-7.
It's a 7-17 game. It is a 10-point game. And what are you gonna do when you're the Cowboys? And you're trying to prove that you can be good and you can win games. It's going to take a while. You guys might need a new quarterback. I mean, we saw those completions in halftime. We saw how, Fields had a big advantage in completion ratings than, Current. And if Current doesn't up his game as a quarterback, then, they might replace him with a full-blown rookie in the next
kickoff
season.
Unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line.
That is a pretty good return, in my opinion.
A nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
The Cowboys
come out throwing here on first down.
If they want to do better here, they throw it, but it is no good. The Eagles defense showing up what they did early in the first quarter, but now in the third quarter, the Cowboys need to score if they want to win this game.
That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
That's the interesting thing.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Cole. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Obviously,
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
It hurts when it's in a division game. It hurts not only to lose, but it hurts. Just it kind of just hurts to lose in general in week 1, no matter what the team is.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Against a division rival, not just someone in your division that might not be able to considered a rival. This is one of the greatest rifles in sports.
He will have a Cowboys
first down. When you ask them what is the greatest rifle in sports, they're going to probably, if they are football-related fans,
and they're going to find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision.
The entire
QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And they got to go against each other twice in a year. There's week that there's obviously 9 weeks for regular season, so they could go against each other more than they got at least got to go against Cowboys twice, the Giants twice, and the Commanders twice, leaving them only 3 games that are not with the Giants, Cowboys, or Commanders in the consensus the following weeks.
On first down.
A bit of a lag there, so I didn't see what happened. But it looks like they got a bit of yardage. Current to throw it. No good like normal. It's 3rd and 8 still. If they can't get a first down here, they're going to be forced to punt.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll set up to throw.
The most fun game to watch is division game for opinion. And they're going to be forced. They lost the yard, I believe, but they're going to be forced to put over. Have the Eagles with a minute so left of the 3rd.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You're talking about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
They are pretty downfield. With 50 seconds of the 3rd quarter, they're probably not going to score here. I mean, they're all the way across. 19, but let's see what the Eagles are about to do.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields.
Throwing it.
And he will find his man on the outside.
It's not Rivers.
Out of bounds after getting this across the 15. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st down, Fields. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be corralled well
messed up by being drunk, but it looks like that was a good completion. 1st and 10, 17-7. Basically, no time left with the third. 8, 7,
They've been in
6,
rhythm. They've been
5,
sharp. They've been
4,
on it, and they pick up another first down there.
1.
Fields hit and the ball is loose.
Fields got his first fumble. The Cowboys picked it up, but there's a lot of firsts in this game. The games, week 1 or the week 1 game 1 already having a lot of first and FAWF. The first fumble, the first field goal, the first punt return, the first extra point, the first fumble. If I didn't say that already, the first touchdown. You know, a lot of this.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
The first
they trail by 2 scores in the 4th, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. And time to see what this offense has left in the tank. Just a yard on the pickup there.
Cowboys might have just closed out that game. The Cowboys might have just
certainly not what they
made
were looking
the game,
for there out of the opening play of this drive.
You know, pretty close.
So we're at the
it's
41,
a 7-17 game, but
2nd and 9.
the Cowboys still got time left. The Cowboys made them fumble, and now they get the ball. The Cowboys have time left. And they throw it, unless the Eagles defense can do something that wild.
That's good for a gain of 6.
They've got a 3rd and 3.
One thing I think it's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd
this
down.
Is wild. First
correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now here we go.
Again,
Cowboys.
He'll drop to throw.
Throw it.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
3rd and 50 left.
Gain of 5,
50 left.
and that'll bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now 2nd and 5. Back to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
The throw. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal. So a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. 2nd down, goal to go. Back to throw here. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
And when you run a drag route like this down near the goal line, you're hoping maybe you get an inadvertent pick to set your man free. A lot of people call them natural screens, but this was well defense, and they stopped him for just a short gain.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Cowboys! From 10 yards out. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
I'm back.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all of their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Come on. Hey, crack on, lady. Here we go. Check.
Now Fields going to keep it running left. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Third and 2. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So now the Cowboys down by a field goal, 1:24 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Back to throw. Complete to Cole. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Cole.
Jaquan.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Here's 1st down. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with it defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope the guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take me out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come out that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Cole. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs.
2 people at once, 2 seconds.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of the field.
The Eagles.
Near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
That was good. Very good at that. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
Yep. Well, Eagles win, ladies and gentlemen. Stream is obviously not going to end because I really can't. That's not my job, but I gotta figure out a way to wake him up. Wow.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Honestly, you got a little bit too comfy.
Yeah.
Don't sleep. I did this very important. Don't sleep.
That's like during the game. My bad, dude. Eagles won.
Eagles won against Cowboys.
Damn, the Eagles won. Like I said, this is the end. I fucking fell asleep. Yeah.